Let me ask you something. If tomorrow every bank disappeared, every currency vanished, every number in every account became zero, what would still have value? Would money still exist, or would we realize that we never truly understood what money is? Is money just paper? Is it numbers on a screen? Is it gold locked in a vault? Or is it something more fragile and more powerful? Let's find out. Let's remove everything. No governments, no banks, no financial system. We start from zero. Now imagine this. The world is gone. No cash, no apps, no digital balances, just land, open sky, and 100 people. Starting over. Year one, simple trade. Out of 100 people, 90 people have one useful skill. One can farm, one can build, one can heal, one can make tools. Each person creates something real. But 10 people do not have a special skill. Instead, they control warehouses. Warehouses full of food, grain, rice, dried meat. You are one of those 10. At first, life feels simple. The builder builds and gets food. The healer heals and gets food. The tool maker works and gets food. Food becomes the center of everything because food means survival. Soon, small problems appear. Problem one, timing. The builder wants tools. The tool maker does not need a house. The healer wants vegetables. The farmer is not sick. Trade only works if both people want what the other has at the same time. That does not happen often, so work slows down. Problem two, value. How much healing equals one bag of rice? How many hours of building equal food for a week? Nobody agrees. Every trade becomes an argument. Trade becomes slow. Growth becomes slow. Then a bigger concern appears. What if the food runs out? The warehouses are not endless. Every trade removes food. What happens when it is gone? If food is the only thing people trade, then when food becomes scarce, trade slows. If food runs out, trade stops. And if trade stops, everything stops. Now people feel nervous. The whole system depends on something that can disappear. Then one of the 10 says, what if we trade something else? Not food, but something that represents food. They create paper notes. Each note says, this can be exchanged for food. Now people trade paper instead of grain. The farmer sells crops and receives paper. The builder builds houses and receives paper. The healer treats patients and receives paper. When they need food, they exchange paper for it. The paper is easy to carry. It does not spoil. It is easy to count. Trade becomes faster. Arguments become fewer. People focus on their skills. The system grows stronger. This is the birth of money. Now pause for a moment. The paper itself has no value. You cannot eat it. You cannot build with it. It works because everyone agrees it works. Money is not food. Money is not wealth. Money is a promise. It means I created value. I can claim value later. Money makes trade easier. It helps people measure value. It keeps the system moving. Everything works well until something changes. The 10 people control the printer. They realize they can print more notes. So they do, just a little. More paper means they can buy more things. At first, nothing happens. Then slowly, the farmer says, one note is not enough anymore. The builder says, I need 2 notes now. The healer raises prices too. Why? Because there is more paper, but not more food, not more houses, not more tools. The real goods stayed the same, but the paper increased. Imagine 100 tickets for 100 bags of grain. Each ticket gets 1 bag. Now imagine 200 tickets for the same 100 bags. Each ticket gets half a bag. The tickets did not change. The grain did not change, but the value changed. That is inflation. When money increases faster than real production, money loses value. At first, people do not notice. Then they notice. Then they panic. They rush to exchange paper for real goods. Food disappears. Prices rise faster. Trust starts to break. And when trust breaks, money stops working. Because money was never paper. It was trust. In the beginning, people thought food was power. Then they thought paper was power. But both were wrong. The real power was trust. Money is just paper, or numbers, or metal. By itself, it means nothing. It only works because people believe it works. because they believe that behind every note, there is real effort, real production, real value. You can print money. You cannot print food. Civilizations do not collapse because paper disappears. They collapse when belief disappears. When people stop trusting the system, when they stop trusting each other. Money is not wealth. Money is a bridge between people, a bridge between effort and reward, a bridge between today's work and tomorrow's security. As long as that bridge is strong, society grows. But if that bridge cracks, everything built on top of it begins to shake. So the next time you hold money, ask yourself, what stands behind this? Production? Trust? Or just more paper? Because in the end, money only works when we do.